I'm huge into outlines, huge into that because screenplays are blueprint for visual storytelling, and because movies exist in time, screenplays tend to be a lot more pure in story than something like a novel. And when I mean by pure, it's not a judgment, good or bad. It just means in a novel you have the luxury of like digressing into a poetry or digressing into an essay and then eventually coming back to the story. In cinema, you don't want to digress from the story for too long. I mean, there's a few exceptions if it's like there's a musical number or some sort of comedy dynamics going on, then you can certainly digress for a bit. And because screenplays and because cinema exists in a time-oriented art form, therefore things like duration, pacing, rhythm are central. And because of that, that's why structure is essential. In fact, there's some more parallels between, in my opinion, between screenplays and like writing music than there are between screenplays and writing a novel. And if you look at music, even if you don't know how to read it, you can very much see that there's structure involved. That's one of the reasons why I'm so big on outlines. It allows you to step back, see the bigger picture, sort of like a Google Maps. The screenplay itself is street view, and zooming all the way out is outline view. And when you see the big picture, you're able to see where the issues are in terms of duration, pacing, and so forth, and then solve those issues.
Yeah. So of those 6 months writing this script, how much was outlining and how much was actually in final draft producing the pages?
The vast majority of it is outlining. To me, when you read a screenplay, that means in my opinion, when you read a screenplay, it means you're looking at the surface of the screenplay. The dialogue, the description, all that's important. So when I say surface, I'm not meaning it in a derogatory way. Just like when you walk into a building, the surface, the walls, the floor, the ceiling, that's what you see. But there's 90% of what you can't see in a building and in a screenplay that's fundamental. The underlying foundation, the underlying structure is fundamental. And if that's not right, you can spend all your time rearranging the words. You can paraphrase the dialogue all you want. But if the underlying story structure isn't sound, then it's just going to be like moving around chairs on the Titanic, in my opinion.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts. Or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.